Oh, hey, welcome. Please come in, have a seat. Sit wherever you like. I'm Dr. Visionary, in case you forgot. You know, I haven't seen you in what, 6-7 months at least? Yeah, that's a long time. But I hear that you've been going through a lot, so why don't you go ahead and tell me, whenever you're ready, what's been going on? I mean, honestly, I don't even know where to begin. I've just been stuck in this loop of comparison and comparing myself to other people. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just, the winter weather is just like dragging me down. I'm completely over that. Everything's gray. It's making me depressed. Then I just feel like I'm not good enough. My art's not good enough. Like nothing really is. And then I look at just, you know, what people consume versus what I like to create. And it doesn't align, you know, not completely. There's certain things that I enjoy doing, but I don't want to, you know, follow every single trend. I don't want to do all these things that people say you have to do to grow, just following this formula. I want to make the art that I want to make and have people connect with it that way. I don't want to have to bend to some system and this and that. It doesn't, to me, it's just not adding up. And I feel out of place, and it's making me feel lost. Okay. That's a lot. That's a lot for anyone to be going through and to be struggling with, but we're gonna get through this together. So let's break this down. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Vision Dimension. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that it connected with you in some way. We have a lot to talk about today. So yeah, I'm very excited to be back with you with another transmission for you all. But I gotta be honest, today's transmission is going to require a lot more vulnerability, as you can probably see from the beginning. But we're not afraid of that here in Vision Dimension. So I know that I have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. And also, I think that it's very necessary for our artistic growth. I have my notes over here, just in case you're wondering why I keep looking this way, just to make sure I don't miss anything for you guys. So yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe so that you become an official citizen of Vision Dimension, because I know you want to, as well as grab your comfort snacks, grab your safety blanket, and whatever else it is that you need, and let's get right into it. So to start things off, I know that the winter blues can be challenging. I know that the gray season can be very overwhelming, but we talked about that in Midnight Manual 1. So if you have not seen that already and you need some assistance there, go watch that one. That transmission is readily available for you. So I know it's hard, but you're going to get through this. And what if I told you that just like Zara Larsson, you too, all of us, could experience a never-ending midnight sun. We just have to find the inspiration within ourselves again and shift our focus and our perspective, because focusing on the negativity is just going to drive us crazy. So we're going to stop doing that. We're not doing that anymore. So stop it. And the reason I say this is because we as artists, we are so different on every level. We think differently, we learn differently. Everything about us is literally completely different from a normal person, a neurotypical. Like we're so different, but that is what makes us unique. That is our actual superpower. If we look at Zara Larsson, for example, it's because she truly believed in the work that she's created over the years that has led her to where she is now. She bet on herself, and we have to learn to do the same. And she didn't let anyone tell her anything that went against her vision or conflicted with her vision. And as a result, it feels like summer never ended simply because she pushed past the limiting belief that it had to, and that the joy and the spark that would sustain her happiness was not built on her actual reality, but rather the one that she wanted and desired for her life. Which leads me to the core of today's transmission, which is being yourself is one of the hardest things to do in this world, because we are taught from youth to always dial it back, speak less, shrink ourselves just to make others feel more comfortable. We are taught that any self-expression in school, whether that be your fashion, your hair color, your friend choices, that's not accepted simply because that is a distraction. And we're taught that being plain, boring, and simple and more digestible to people, that's what's going to create a sustainable future for us. Yet those same people want to use our art and our likeness and our craft to advance their projects in the future as we get older. And we're the ones that bring the color to their grayscale infrastructure, which there's nothing wrong with being on the grayscale side of things, because we need those people in the world too. And also, on the opposite end, too much color can also be bad. But what I'm saying is that there is a lack of understanding when it comes to the development of the artistic mind and how we move and how we actually operate. Because this type of teaching actually diminishes the light that we have inside of us to be ourselves and be who we are. Now, this does not take away the responsibility on us to remain self-aware and cautious and respectful of our environment, because sometimes we can go a little too far. All right, listen, we can be a little extra. That can be a lot for some people, and that can be very overwhelming, and that's okay. But it's about you being respectful and being cautious with your environment. It's not about changing who you are, but you do need to be respectful and kind to others, and make sure that your personality is not going too far, because your actions do not just affect you, but they do affect other people. Okay, but anyways, going back, I definitely feel that we could do a much better job of allowing people to just be themselves. I have found that actually most people are fine being themselves until they're introduced to society, which they are then made fun of and ripped to shreds for being different, which thus in turn unfortunately forces them to change how they interact with the world and how they move, because they want to avoid the feeling of feeling judged or mistreated. But here is the thing. Being yourself is one of the greatest gifts you could ever give to this world, because no one can be you like you. You are here. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You do not have to allow the judgments of other people to dictate how you feel about yourself. Because listen, you have to get to know yourself. You have to do the deep work. You have to get to know who you truly are. You have to ask yourself the hard questions. Who am I? What do I stand for? What are my values? Don't be afraid and shy away from these questions. These are the things that you need to know, and the hard work will pay off in the end, but you got to start. You have to start. And then once you start doing the deep work and asking the hard questions, then you have to start doing the hard task. You have to take yourself out. I know, scary. It's understandable. I get it. Most of us are introverted. It's fine. You will be okay. Trust me. Take yourself out to eat. Go to the gym by yourself. Go experience new things by yourself. These are the things that are going to help you. Do them by yourself in spite of your fear and your angst. These are the things that you need in order to help you to grow as a person, that's helping you grow as an artist. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to become your own best friend. Then you're not going to need the safety blanket and the validation of others to feel secure in yourself. We have to love ourselves unconditionally before we can expect anyone else to do the same. We must trust and believe in our art before anyone else. Before we can throw that responsibility on anyone else, we have to do it for ourselves. We have to champion ourselves. We have to keep pushing and believing in ourselves before we can ask anyone else to do the same. And that's why you have to do the deep work to get to know who you are, because the world needs what you have and what you bring to the table just as much as anyone else. Then there's enough space. Listen, I know you might think that it's overcrowded. I know you might think that, there's already enough people doing that. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe if you feel a calling, if you feel like your purpose is to do something that might look a little oversaturated, but they're not doing it the way that you do it, trust me, there is space for you there too. We need what you bring to the table. So create your art, do it the way that you do it, and then put it out there. Give your art to the world, but stop hoarding it to yourself, because your gift deserves to be shared and we want to see it. Put your gifts out there and stop holding on to them, please. We need what you have to offer. No one else can do it like you. If you're sitting there wondering like, wow, I wish I could see this. I wish I could see somebody doing it like this. You're probably the one to bring it to the table. And if you feel it within you, go ahead and do it. Do it your way. You don't have to do it like everyone else. You don't have to follow some formula. No, you create however you create, and you're going to grow. You're going to get better. You're going to continue to blossom as time goes on. But don't be afraid to start. And you can't be afraid of failure. Failure is not fatal. You're going to be okay. It's not going to, don't let the failure break you. Don't let the failure cause you to quit. And you got to put in the 10,000 hours to become a master at anything. So why are you quitting in your first hour? Stop it. If it's meant for you to do, the door will be open and space will be made for you. So do what you need to do. And you want to know how to combat the negativity and the projections of others onto you? Simply know yourself. Know who you are, and you'll win every time. Know who you are, and you will win every time. So choose you, follow the light, and keep creating. You got this. I believe in you. You got this. Now, that's all I have to say for today. So, listen, I'm gonna come give you a hug because I know you be talking about, oh, you just threw all that on me, but hey, come here, give me a hug. All right. You're right. All right. I'm gonna talk to you later. Okay. Bye.